What's going on, YouTube? Breaker on a budget here, and today we're continuing our journey in a sealed case of 2017 Donruss NASCAR. If this is your first time joining us, I'll go over the checklist real quick. 6 packs per box, 10 cards in all, or 10 cards per pack, so 60 cards in all. Drive away with some rubber relics signatures featuring the hottest drivers in NASCAR. This is our 6th blaster. If you've been joining us, we've hit 4 relics and 1 signature of Jeffrey Earnhardt. But you can hit gold foil, blue foil, green foil, press proofs, artist proofs. We really want to get a press proof, or artist proof. And also, we'd really like to hit that 1-of-1 printing plate. But typically, your blasters, so far what we've seen, there has been one exception where we've gotten 2 numbered cards in it, and then our relic. But for the most part, what we've seen so far, we have gotten a numbered card. So far, we've hit down to a 199 in a green foil, and then like I said, we've had 4 relics and 1 signature. So we'll get those out there. And this pack in the back looks awful fat compared to the other ones, so I'm going to assume that we have another relic. Was really hoping for a signature, but maybe that'll be on the next blaster next week. So let's get right into it. Pack number 1 here. We got Jimmy Johnson. This is called the dual base. They put 2 paint schemes of the car up. Elliott Sadler. A dual car of Clint Boyer. Smoke. And we got one turned backwards here. We got a Race Kings Bobby Labonte. And it is numbered is the gold foil there, as you can see, to 499. I like Bobby Labonte, love 90s NASCAR drivers, and I love the Race Kings insert. That is my favorite variation in the Donruss set, but a little underwhelming on that one today. Trackmasters Kurt Busch. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Joey Logano on the pit crew insert. Jamie Mack. And Denny Hamlin. We actually have a blue foil of him to $2.99. And before I forget, let's sleeve this bad boy up. When you're opening product, if you enjoy it, I like the numbered cards. I like relics. Not gonna put it in a top loader just yet. Slide here over to the side here. Pack number 2. Let's get into it. If you guys are enjoying this content, though, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Turn those notification bells on. All that good stuff, you know. We're opening product every day. We got baseball on Mondays, basketball on Tuesdays, football on Wednesdays, hockey Thursdays. We have Wacky Friday where we'll open up some random product. Fight night on Saturdays. We open up some UFC or some WWE or AEW. Just whatever tickles our fancy. And then on Sundays, it's race day. So kicking off pack number 2, we got Trevor Bayne on the duels. Matt Crafton. Brad Keselowski on the duels. Eric Jones. Kevin Harvick on the duels. We got one backwards here. We got a Ned Jarrett. Oh, this is a parallel here, as we can see here, with Gentleman Ned. Pretty cool. Like I said, some of the parallels you'll get their nickname on it, so it's easy to identify. Kevin Harvick, Daniel Hemrick, Brad Keselowski, Brendan Gaughan to wrap up that pack. So, I'm filming this after the Vegas race. Joey Logano was your big winner today. If you believe in that even number superstition there, he is now in the championship 4. If you're superstitious, you got to believe this is his year. He caught the break at the Roval there with the Bowman DQ and got back into the playoffs, and now he's a championship contender. What do you think about that? Let me know in the comments below. Pack number 3, we got David Reagan, Alex Bowman, Michael Annett, might be the funniest guy on Twitter, Carl Edwards, and speaking of race winners, Joey Logano. And we got, this is actually our first rated rookie we've picked up out of one of these so far, Garrett Smithley. Carl Edwards, Ryan Blaney, we got him on the gold foil last week, the $4.99. Danica Patrick on the pit crew, and the Biff. Man, let's talk about the great things he's doing for the Western North Carolina community right now. Just awesome. Definitely doesn't get the praise that he should, you know. I mean, flying supplies in. What a great guy. Can't say enough about the Biff. We'll put old Smithley there in the plastic sleeve. And Gentleman Ned. I feel like Ned just doesn't get the credit he deserves for what he did in his driving. I mean, his commentary was so great. Have you heard the backstory when, you know, he calls the 94 Daytona 500 when Dale Jarrett won the Dale and Dale show? You know, the backstory with that was he apologized to Earnhardt after the race, and Earnhardt said, "Hey, I get it. I'm a father too." Kicking off pack number 4, Chris Buescher. That was the infamous Pocono win there when the fog came through, and Buescher put himself there on the map. Denny Hamlin. Babyface Christopher Bell. Do you guys think he's going to make the championship 4 again? I mean, he's been there 2 years in a row. Austin Dillon. Call to the Hall. Jack Ingram on the cracked ice to $9.99. I love old school Busch Grand National racing. And if you've been following along, we've talked about, you know, I'd like to have a personal collection of, you know, opening all this sports stuff. Like, so far with baseball, if I open any tops and I pull an all aces insert, I love the design because I love playing cards and stuff like that. And basketball, we've been collecting Luka. Football, I haven't really found my, you know, who I want to personal collect. And in racing, I love racing. I grew up on racing all my life, and I'm just in that lull. You know, I like Denny Hamlin, but I feel like there's a lot of Hamlin collectors out there. But like I said, I love the old Busch Grand Nationals. Jack Ingram there, a pioneer of that. Like, so underappreciated what he did for the sport back in the 80s. So that might be my guy I collect. Don't know if he's in a lot of sets, but it might just be old Busch Grand National drivers. We got Jimmy Johnson on the pole position insert. I don't think we've seen one of those before. Get hard for Paul Menard there on the duels. MTJ. Kevin Harvick. And the wrap up, Danica Patrick on the duels. Let's go ahead and put old JJ here in a sleeve. And like I said, after the video, I still haven't stretched the top loaders, guys. I'm such a procrastinator. Forgive me. Here we go. We got Young Gun Ross Chastain back when he's in the Xfinity Series. Like I said, guys, these blasters are from 2017. So, Jamie Mack, Regan Smith, Matt DiBenedetto, Casey Mears. We got Dale Earnhardt Jr. on the 84 Retro. How about old June Bug? Johnny Sauter, Casey Kane on the duels, Ryan Reed, and to wrap it up, we got Kevin Harvick on the pit crew insert. Let's show a little love for old June Bug here. Also on these blasters, 84 Retro. I would say kind of a limited print. We typically only hit like one of these in a blaster, so really hard to collect the whole set of them. Alright guys, we're here for the last pack. As I showed you earlier in the video, this pack looked a little thick. A lot thick, thick boy. So it's going to be more than likely a relic. Maybe it has a signature on it too. Maybe we'll get lucky. Kyle Busch. Denny Hamlin on the duels. Matt Kenseth. AJ Allmendinger, also at Vegas there in the Xfinity Series Championship 4 contender now. Oh, babyface William Byron. So, our insert's next. So, you know the deal. You know what all these guys are doing. We'll save the best for last. Chase Elliott on the duels. I about called it William Byron. Paul Menard. Martin Truex Jr. on the pit crew. William Byron. Oh, I skipped a card. Chris Buescher. Alright, guys. Last card of the video. Let's hope it's a good one. Here we go. We got the Daniel Hemrick patch. And once again, guys, it's on a thicker stock. I don't have a sleeve for that right now, so apologies for that. So, Daniel Hemrick, likable guy. I like him. Watched him since his super late model days when he was beating them the old school way. Just would save tires until 10 laps to go and would just, right in front of the leader. It was amazing to watch the drives he could pull off. If we ever get into an era where tire management is key for a whole race, Hemrick could run off, God, it's not hard to think, 10 wins in like an Xfinity Series or something like that. Don't think he could do that in Cup. Just Cup's so tough nowadays. But we'll go through our other hits here. We got Junior on the 84 Retro. Jimmy Johnson on the pole position. Jack Ingram, Call to the Hall on the cracked ice to $9.99. Gentleman Ned. Garrett Smithley on the rated rookies. And the gold foil of Bobby Labonte to $4.99. Trying to display them all there once for you guys. Hey, but that'll wrap it up here. Let me know in the comments what was your favorite hit of the video. Like I said, guys, be sure to like and subscribe. We're back tomorrow with some baseball. But until then, guys, stay on a budget.